Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name's Paula. So today's practice is a really juicy, slow flow. We'll really work into the legs in particular. It's great for post-workout, or if you've gone to the gym, or if you've gone for a really big run as well. So let's make a start straight away. Just coming to the top of the mat, and we're going to start with the feet parallel and hip distance apart, and we'll bring the palms of hands together into your prayer position, letting the elbows be relaxed. Closing down the eyes. And starting to take a few deeper, easier breaths, letting the weight drop down into the soles of the feet. Feeling a bit of length up through the crown of the head. So we just give ourselves this time to settle and ground. So when we start moving, we're moving from that calm, open place. And then let's open up the eyes. Release the hands down, slide the hands down the thighs. And we're going to press down into the thighs and drop the shoulders away from the ears. So we're bending the elbows a little bit, and we're going to take a cat-cow here in this position. You can bend the knees a little bit more if you'd like to. Let's extend through the spine, draw the tips of the shoulders away from the ears. Look up, take an inhale. As you exhale, draw the belly button in, start to straighten those arms, really pressing the lower spine, or the lower belly in towards the lower spine, and then releasing to take an inhale. Shoulders draw away from the ears, looking up, and then exhale. C curving through the spine, draw those lower ribs in, and then taking another inhale, open up through the collarbones, looking up, and then exhale. Last one, C curve, and then releasing back to your neutral spine. We're going to keep sliding the hands down the legs, coming into your Uttanasana. You can keep the knees bent, take an inhale into your halfway lift. Hands can be at the shins here. And then exhale, fold. Soften through the knees. Take a spine roll to come all the way back up. Take the arms out to the side. Press down through the feet. Inhale, looking up to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Once again, feeling really free to bend the knees. Relax the head. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, one more spine roll up. Inhaling. Palms, hands come together. Exhale, draw the hands down through the center line. Release the hands down by your side. Press down through the feet, reach the arms forward and up, drop the tailbone down. We're going to open up the arms, circle the arms back, and take the hands just to the back of the pelvis and lower back, thumbs to the inside. Drop the tailbone down as you squeeze the elbows in. You might feel comfortable enough to let the head relax all the way back. Take an inhale. Exhale, coming back up. Bend through the hips, bend through the knees, slide the hands down the legs, let the head relax down. Take an inhale into your halfway lift, maybe straightening those legs if you can, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Bend through the knees, step back into your sprinter's lunge. You're on the ball of the back foot, up on the fingertips here for a moment. Take an inhale, draw the sternum forward. And then as you exhale, let's just place that right hand flat onto the mat. Reach that left arm forward. We're going to drop the hips down a little bit as we circle the arm back, and then inhale, lift the hips up a little bit. As you exhale, drop the hips down a little bit, and then again, inhale, lifting the hips up as you reach forward, and then exhale to drop, and then one more time, inhaling, and then exhale to drop. And then let's take that left arm forward. You might need to just step this left foot a little bit further back. We're going to rotate into our Cleopatra. So you're onto the outside edge of that left foot and outside edge of the right foot. Bringing that left arm back, dropping the hip, that right hip down just a little bit if you can. Try to lift away from that right hand. Just one breath. And then inhale, coming back. Walk this left foot a little bit back to center, and then start to straighten into this left leg, two where you can. You might keep it bent, lift that right heel up. So we're coming into our pyramid. You could be up on your fingertips here, if you can. Hands can stay flat. Find the breath, draw that left quadricep up, lift the belly button away from that left thigh. And for some of you, maybe flexing that left foot towards the face. Keep breathing. And then bend into that left leg. Take an inhale, step back into down facing dog. Taking one full breath in your down dog. Lift the heels up, bend the knees. We're going to take a spinal roll into our plank. So unfurl the spine into your plank. Inhale, press back to down facing dog. Same thing, heels up, bend the knees, unfurl, springing forward into your plank position. Inhale, back into down facing dog. Once again, heels up, bend the knees, unfurl the spine. Plank, taking an inhale, let's hold it here. Come down to the knees, chest, chin. Knees, hips can go slightly back, chest in between the hands, chin down, squeeze the elbows in. Then slide the knees back, belly releases down, tops the feet down. Draw the hands back, coming up into your baby cobra, or if you feel comfortable, come up a little bit high, squeeze those elbows in, keep pressing down through the tops of the feet. Taking an inhale, exhale back through your tabletop position into down facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths in our down dog here. Let the eyes be steady. Even out the breath, in and out through the nose. Navel drawing in and up towards the spine. And now let's take that right heel up into your three-legged dog. Inhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Drop that left knee down, release the top of the left foot. Coming up, Anjaneyasana here, reaching the fingertips up. Taking a big inhale. As you exhale, bring that right forearm onto that right thigh, taking that left arm up and over. So we're opening up this left side body into that left quadricep and hip. If you can, shift the hip slightly forward, hand might come down on a block or all the way down. Reach that left arm up and over, looking up towards the ceiling. Inhaling. And then as you exhale, let's bring both hands back down, framing the front foot. Straightening into this front leg, flex the right foot towards the face. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, maybe walking the hands a little bit further away. Palms might be flat. If you need to keep this knee slightly bent, feel free. Actively flex this right foot towards the face. And then we're going to turn this right foot in towards the midline. You're going to feel this a little bit more on the outside of this right leg now. Find the breath. And then inhaling through center, exhale, turning it out. Still a little bit more on the outside here, more into that outer right hip and glute area now. And then coming back to center, take another in-breath. Exhale, folding down. We'll just hold this just another couple of breaths. And then let's bend into that front leg, tuck the back toes under, lifting the knee up, so step forward into your Uttanasana position. Let the head relax down, press down through the feet, come back up to standing, inhaling. Palms and hands come together, exhale, draw them down through the center line, releasing the arms down by your side. Take the arms forward and up, inhale. Drop the tailbone down, let the arms circle open, take the hands to the back of the pelvis in the lower back, thumbs to the inside. So you're going to drop the tailbone down, engage the glutes a little bit here, shift the hips forward, maybe let the head relax all the way back. Inhaling, and then as you exhale, coming back up. Bend through the knees, slide the hands down the legs, all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step that left leg back, coming into your sprinter's lunge. Just taking a moment here on your fingertips, draw the sternum forward. Strong through that back leg, so press the back of the left thigh up towards the ceiling. Plant that left hand down, reach the right arm forward. Then a circle this right arm back, lowering the hips down just a little bit. As you reach forward, take an inhale, draw the belly button in. As you exhale, lowering the hips down a little bit. And again, reach that right arm forward. Inhale. And then exhale. And inhaling. And exhale. Just one more time. Inhaling. Lift the belly up. And then exhale. Hips down. And then last time here, reach that right arm forward. I'm going to rotate this right foot out. You might need to just walk it down slightly. Come to the outside edge of that left foot, outside edge of that right foot if you can. And then starting to turn the eyes to look towards the back edge of the mat. Left hip lowering down towards the mat, coming into the Cleopatra position. Reaching the right fingers down. Try to lift away a little bit from that bottom hand. And then lift the hips up. Rotate back to your sprinter's lunge. Walk this right foot back towards the center. And then start to strain into this right leg. Lift that left heel up towards the ceiling. You might stay up a little bit higher. You might be able to have the hands flat on the mat. Draw that right hip crease back. Draw the belly button away from that right thigh. Option here to flex the right foot towards the face. Try to relax the back of the neck. And then placing that right foot down, step back into down facing dog. Just one breath in our down dog. Lift the heels up, bend the knees, spinal roll, shooting forward into your plank position. Inhale. Press back, hips towards the ceiling, coming back, down dog. And again, lift the heels, bend the knees, spinal roll forward. Inhaling, exhale, down facing dog. And once again, heels up, bend the knees, spinal roll, shoot forward, plank position. Hold it here. Take another in-breath. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Slide the feet back, tops of the feet down. Draw those hands back, coming up into your cobra or your baby cobra, elbows in. Press down through the tops of the feet. Notice I'm not doing this. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, back through your tabletop into down facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths now in your down dog. Taking that left leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale, stepping it forward in between the hands, and dropping that right knee down, top of the right foot down. Take the arms up into your low lunge. Reaching the pinky fingers up, lower ribs in. Taking an inhale, reach up. Exhale, left forearm down, right arm up and over. So opening up that right side body, right into that right hip and top of the quadricep. Either stay here or shift the hip slightly forward, hand onto a block or down onto the mat, increasing this side stretch. Eyes can look up towards the ceiling. Taking one more inhale. And then exhale, bringing both hands down by this front foot, straightening into the left leg. Flex the left foot towards the face. You want to try to keep these hips as square as you can. Take another inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down, maybe staying on the fingertips, maybe this left leg slightly bent. And then from here, we're going to rotate this left foot in, keeping the foot really flexed if you can. Hug the belly button away from that left thigh. Sternum's reaching forward towards the top of the left foot. And then come for your center. Inhale, exhale, turning out. Just open breathing, relax the shoulders, relax the face. Come back to center, inhale, and then exhale. Just holding center for a couple of breaths. Bending into that left leg, tuck the back toes under, lifting the right knee off, stepping forward. Uttanasana, let the head relax down and press down through the feet, coming up to standing, arms out to the side, inhale, palms, hands coming together, exhale. Drawing them down through the center line. Release the arms down by your side. We'll just go again, but let's just take the arms straight up to the side this time. Inhaling, palms, hands together. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step back to down dog. Taking one breath in your down facing dog. Then take that right leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale, half pigeon. So we're going to take that right knee over towards the right wrist. This left foot, try to walk it back a little bit further if you can. You might need to bring that right heel in a bit closer to your groin, or pop a block or a blanket or something underneath this right hip if it's really off the mat. If possible, walk your hands a little bit further back and just stay upright just for a breath. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale. And then as you exhale, start to walk the hands forward just to where you can, and keep that left foot right behind that left hip. And then you could pop your forehead all the way down, or stack one hand on top of the other. Trying to relax the shoulders. Coming into stillness and just observing the breath and the sensations rising up in the body. You might be able to press a little bit down through the top of that left foot and press down a little bit through the outside of that right shin to increase the sensation if that's what you're needing today. Starting to walk the hands back up, but what we're going to do is take a twist in this position. So we're going to place that left forearm down so the left fingers point to the right. Right hand comes over to the side, and then start to press down through this left forearm to turn the shoulders to the right. Lift the belly button away from the mat. Press down through the top of that left foot and try to lift the left thigh away from the mat a little bit. It's going to press down, a little bit of an action to activate it. Take one more full breath, inhaling. Stay for the exhale, see if there's any space, and then come back to center. Coming back up onto the hands. Tuck the back toes under. Take your time here, and let's make our way back to down facing dog. Once you're in your down facing dog, you could choose whether you want to be in stillness or you want to pedal out through the feet. Just releasing it out. Just coming back to stillness when you're ready. Taking the left leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale. We'll go to the other side. So left knee over towards the left wrist, slightly to the outside. And then walking this right foot a little bit further back if you can. Release the top of the right foot down. Use your props here if you need to, a blanket. Walk those hands back a little bit. I'm going to take one breath, lifting up through the two frontal hip bones. Inhale. And then as you exhale, starting to walk the hands forward. Finding a position that feels comfortable. Just noticing if there's any unnecessary effort that you can let go of here. So sometimes just in the shoulders or the jaw. Sense of letting go with each exhale. This last couple of breaths here. And then starting to come back up. We're going to go for that twist. So that right forearm stays down. Left hand comes over to the side. So you're on the fingertips of the left hand. And start to press down to that right forearm to turn the shoulders towards the left. Press down through the top of the right foot and engage that right quadricep a little bit. Keep breathing. Taking one more full breath, inhaling. Stay for the exhale, see if there's any more space to twist. And then inhale, come back to center. I'm going to walk the hands up, and then this time let's just shift over onto that left hip and extend the legs out long, giving the legs a little bit of a wriggle out here. We're going to take our forward fold, flexing through the feet, take the arms up, inhaling, exhale, folding down to where you can, holding outsides of the calves, ankles or feet. If it's available, you're holding the feet, thumbs at the base of the big toes to help you press the ball of the, or the base of the big toe forward. Reach the sternum forward as the belly relaxes down towards the tops of the legs. Taking one more big inhale, lengthen forward, and then exhale, fold down. And then let's inhale, come back up. We're going to roll all the way down onto the back. Make sure you've got enough space behind you. Take those arms up, inhale, draw the belly button in, and rolling all the way down the back. And then let's let the feet separate a little bit, feet fall away from one another, arms a bit away from the body, palms facing up. Just noticing the back surface of the body release down onto the mat. Cheeks and jaw soften. And my breath just slowing right down. Just allowing yourself to come to complete rest. And if you would like to stay lying down in Shavasana, please feel free. Otherwise, starting to deepen into the breath so you feel the whole body from the tips of the toes all the way to the crown of the head. And then bending one knee up and then the other knee up. Rolling over to the right hand side. And using your left hand, just press yourself up to a seated position. Just come to a cross-legged position on your mat, resting the hands down on the legs and closing down the eyes for the last few moments here. Feeling the sitting bones grounding down and picturing that length of the entire spinal column. Face is relaxed, shoulders soft. Bring the palms of the hands together in front of the chest into your prayer position. Just bowing the head down towards your hands. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Namaste.